Everyone wants to be a professional athlete. The money, the fame, the playing on TV. But after spending a few years being a professional athlete myself, I realized the hardest parts is not what people typically think it is. Today, I'm gonna list 6 of them. And the sixth one, I think it honestly surprised you, so stick around.
Hey, I'm about to go level up. I cannot settle for nothing. I never been regular. Always knew I could do better. I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in. Now me and the money are way too attached. Still rapping 919. The city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve.
The first thing is mental health. Waking up sore every day, it really plays a toll upon you. Playing through injuries, spending hours in a treatment room just to get ready for practice so that you can do the same thing all over again that got you back up in there. Realizing that your body is what pays the bills. And sometimes, no matter what you do, sometimes your body just don't respond the same way that you want it to. You do all the things they tell you, like hydrating, getting plenty of sleep, 8 to 9 hours, stretching, rolling out, all these things, all these modalities to help your body and to help you perform. And when it doesn't help or you still get injured, it plays a significant impact upon your mental mindset and staying focused and positive. 2, the loneliness. Oh man, it wasn't a pleasant experience. Living in hotels for months at a time. Me, myself, I experienced it just a few months ago playing in a UFL. The whole season, I was in a hotel, eating hotel food, missing birthday parties, missing holidays, depending on when your sport is. You know, the games that you see people play on Christmas Day, like Thanksgiving games, like all that. Those guys are literally on the field playing to feed their families and not with theirs. And then being away from family is a big thing. You know, a lot of the times, depending on your sport, whether you're in baseball, basketball, football, you're away from your family for a certain amount of times. Luckily, with me playing football, it's only about 2 days a week. Well, if you're playing in a UFL, well, then you're going for most of the season. But it can be tough. Your teammates are sometimes your best friends. You see these guys more than you see your own family. They get cut or traded to another team, or they get hurt and they get released. It sucks. It sucks. So now we got number 3, injuries. A lot of the time, guys are playing through pain, playing through different injuries, this and that, because they're afraid of getting cut. Just like the famous quote, you can't make the club in the tub. And it's true. If you're hurt all the time, your job is going to be at jeopardy. A lot of times we as players spend hours in treatment room, recovery room, doctor visits, rehab, just to know that we're probably going to be back there again soon from a different injury. Realizing one injury can affect your contract, your starting position, your spot on the team, and possibly even your future spot up on the team. And then after a long season, you have to deal with injuries that you suffered during the season and the off season. Sometimes these injuries, you need surgeries. Sometimes they take months to heal. So you're still dealing with injuries that you had 3-4 months ago. And then we got number 4, being cut. Man, imagine waking up, day starting like it always does, going to practice, and then by lunch, you're at home in your apartment, packing your bags, heading home. It happens just like that. And now you're unemployed. That kind of happened to me. I had a similar experience, so I'll take you through my experience with the Broncos. It was probably Sunday. Most of the guys got cut. I think it was something like 15. I don't remember the exact numbers, but then there's Monday. Monday, we knew that 5 more people or so was going to get cut. And the funny thing about it is, you kind of have to go throughout your normal day. Like, nobody technically knows who's getting cut. Like, some guys you kind of know, some guys not really. So you have to go through your typical day, waking up, heading to the facilities, eating breakfast, getting treatment, getting ready for practice. And you just have to hope through that whole process, which is nerve-wracking itself, not only the night before, but the whole morning. You just got to hope nobody comes and give you that tap up on the shoulder. Hey, the GM wants to see you. Bring your iPad, because that's how mine was. I was very nervous, honestly, because I didn't want to be cut, but you don't know when it's going to happen. You just have to go throughout your normal day and hope you don't get that tap. And I got that tap. I can't tell you how stressful that all of Sunday was, because they was doing cuts Sunday and then Sunday night and then all of Monday morning, to the point to where I got cut, talked to the GM, had to give him my iPad. It's I don't wish that on nobody. Now we got number 5, uncertainty. Realizing every practice could be your last puts a really different perspective on things. Whether it's your last because of your performance, whether it's last because of injuries, whether it's last just because they just wanted to bring in a new guy, right? Contracts are not guaranteed, so you have no idea where you could be next year. You could be playing for one team this year, the Seattle Seahawks, and next year you could be signing with the Miami Dolphins all the way across the country. You have little to no control of this. If you're still here, thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying it, consider subscribing. I make a lot of good content centered around football. Now here's what I talked about earlier that may surprise you. Life after football. People spend their whole life playing this sport, trying to make it to the pros and trying to progress each step of the way. But when it's over with, nobody tells you what to do, how to go through it, how to get rid of the title that you always had since growing up. Such and such, the football player, right? And who is he? What is he now? He's not a football player. Nobody talks about that next transition in their life when they're no longer considered, in my case, Chris Allen, the athlete, Chris Allen, the football player, Chris Allen, the 4-star, Chris Allen, Alabama player, Chris Allen, a pro athlete. Luckily I am still playing, but a lot of my friends have hung up the cleats. They're done and they're kind of lost, not knowing what to do next. We realize that our identity is not football, but for so long, that's just who we've been. So it's hard to not be that person when that's who you kind of been your whole life. Who are you outside of football? That's what a lot of players don't ask themselves soon enough. They ask themselves once they're done playing, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start this YouTube and, just follow one of my passions and just see where it leads. Because a lot of guys, they don't have anything to transition to after the game. They don't have a smooth transition. They are retired, whether it's forced to retire or they retired on their own accords, which is great. But then there's a depression period where all these things start to pop up. So even after everything I talked about today, I would still consider this path. I would still choose this path 10 out of 10 times. Football has given me experiences that I would have never had without it. I just wish more people understood what it costs to live this life. If you like this video, consider subscribing. I post videos every week, and you can follow me up on my journey to see if I make it to the NFL or maybe I stay up in the UFL where I'm currently at. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun, and the journey is the best part of any story. So stay tuned.